What's going on, guys? Jared James here. Welcome to our March 25th, 2019 VC broadcast for this week, virtual training, virtual coaching broadcast. Been a great week, guys. As I always say, welcome to all of the new people in this group. Best way to ask a question is to do it in our Facebook group. If you go to Facebook and put in Jared James Coaching, or just click the link below you, it's all there for you. So make sure you do that. Ask questions, guys. I'll answer them. Other people will answer them. Been a great week. Love seeing so many of you. I was in Vegas the past week and Nashville the past week. Love seeing so many of you, getting a chance to say hello and chat and do that kind of stuff. So that was really cool. Today, what I want to talk to you guys about is the market is really, we're starting to head into the springtime market. The market is starting to heat up. And we've been talking about this for a while. We've been talking about that, when listings come on in the spring market, that's not necessarily when they were actually listed, when the deal was done. The deal was done previously. And the call that I'm going to do today with you guys really comes from the fact that I was amazed, even since I've been home, the number of people that have reached out to me locally looking for a realtor. Which number one tells me that things are heating up right now, like that's happening. But number two, I was amazed by with the people who were reaching out, they have a realtor. That's what was throwing me off. And not only do they have a realtor, their realtor was in close proximity. Like when you look at where they were reaching out to me, I know their real estate agent, and I know that they still talk, and I know, and these people, for whatever reason, did not make the association that they should be reaching back out to their realtor. They were coming to me saying, who's the best realtor in the area? Who's the person that, whatever, the industry, who's the best person I should be using here? And it was really kind of crazy to me because, what's happening right now is with this advent of the internet and everything else, we're all kind of learning right now. We're learning what conversion looks like. We're learning a lot of things like that. But one of the things I'm also learning is that with this internet thing and with everybody looking online and everything else, it's shocking to me how many people not only aren't going back to their original realtor, but they don't even think they're supposed to. They just they've already been talking to other people. And now they're coming to me going, who do you think is the best person to use? And I think that still falls on the realtor in the sense that if those three people over the weekend that I had talked to who were looking for real estate people, if they themselves weren't going back to the realtor that they used originally, and I actually asked them about it, they didn't have bad experiences. They were just kind of like, I don't know. I was just kind of like, who's the best right now? Their realtor had not stayed in touch. Like, you guys know that I talk about this all the time. Like, we're not staying in touch. We're not doing the lighter work for the greater return. We're doing the harder work for the lesser return. Meaning that we should be going after internet leads and doing those things. Those things are an important part of our business now, but not at the expense of the people who are using you already, who are already bought in on your camp, right? Like, why have to constantly go up the hill? Why have to constantly recreate? It's not one, inexpensive of the other. They're both supposed to be happening, okay? So right now, what I want to tell you guys, because it's too late to be going back and doing what we should have been doing for the last 8 months, but this time of the year right now, where so many people are making decisions and so many people right now are getting off the fence and now they're going, okay, I want to list my house. What do I do? What do I do? I'm telling you right now, people are in action mode. They are in an absolute mode where it's like, I'm going to pick someone now. I'm not just looking around. Now I'm going to actually pick somebody. The weather's starting to change. Things are starting to happen. And you all need to take time every single day. And I don't mean like a half hour or whatever. I literally mean hours. And you need to do a couple things. You need to make yourself as visible as possible right now. And so that means every one of your past people, start touching right now. Start touching them, start making phone calls, start shooting emails, start commenting on their posts, make touch with every one of those people right now, because there is business lying there right now that you are not going to get. And then you're going to be shocked when you find out it went to someone else, if you ever even find out about it. Because many times that's the whole deal. We're not even staying in touch. We don't even know. We're not in their everyday lives. We're not in there. We don't even know, if we ever find out, right? So we need to be doing that. A lot of those leads you've been following up with, or maybe you haven't been following up with, that you've gotten over the last year, now, touch, now. I'm telling you, people are moving right now. People are now getting into that place of activity, okay? We need to be doing things within our social posts, getting them out there. And even just, guys, simple, just like off the top of your head, just think of ways to try to be getting in front of people. And you could be doing things like, you could say, wow, the market's crazy right now. How many people do you know that are going to be moving in the next 3 months? And have people just comment how many people they know that are going to be moving in the next 3 months. And when they comment, you can reply to them, or you can DM them and say, hey, do you know if they have a realtor? Like, just start doing it that way, okay? But right now is when we need to be making those touches. And listen to me, guys, like, real estate is a full contact sport, right? It's all about contact. And if you are avoiding making contact with past people because you feel bad that you haven't stayed in touch, or leads because you're afraid of being rejected, or like anything like this, where there's some kind of a feeling that's keeping you from reaching out to them and making touch with them and doing something that has the ability to make you a lot of money, but then you're going to go on vacation with your family and put yourselves in debt, or not go on vacation because you can't afford it, or something like that, all because you're avoiding making touch with people when literally that's your job. That's just plain selfish, okay? And so we need to get over that. Like, the amount of trying to not, rejection that we're trying to avoid from people who in many cases don't even know us. In many cases, if they do know us, wouldn't reject us. But we're avoiding these feelings from people who don't even know us, don't even care, won't even think about it 10 seconds later. And in the end are costing ourselves tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, and memories with our families and children and those kinds of things is astronomical, and it's mind-boggling to me. And so let's stop that. Like, let's stop that. I'm telling you guys, right now is the time when you need to be making touch. You need to be putting out posts like I just talked about. That was just one example. Guys, the market is crazy. Doing a little market research. How many people do you know that are looking to buy, they're going to be moving in the next 3 months? See the response, then follow up. Those kinds of things. The stuff we've done in the past on a scale of 1 to 10. How likely would you be if I had a buyer at the right price to move? 1 meaning this, 10 meaning that. What will your next house have that your current house doesn't? Like, there's all these posts we use. You can reuse these posts. You can repurpose them. You can recycle them to constantly be creating business every 3 to 6 months, like bring them back in. But I'm telling you right now, guys, you need to get in front of people right now, because the market's starting to move and they're looking out there. Who should we work with? And it should be you. Okay. So guys, hopefully this was helpful. This is my one little tidbit for this week. That's the point of these calls. This is what we need to be doing this week. Take time, a lot of time every day right now to simply be getting in front of people. Okay. Hope that helps, guys. As always, make sure to go to connectwithjared.com, connect on all the platforms. If you don't have your tickets yet for the advance, you need to get those. They just went up a little bit in price. They're going to go up again. If you listen to my voice, if you follow me on a regular basis, you need to be in Nashville, October 7th and October 8th. It's going to be amazing, guys, for your business, for your life, just for everything in general. So let me know you're coming after you get those tickets, guys. Bring a friend, bring lots of friends, get your office there. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon.